South Africa is a nation built on the ashes of racial oppression, a country that endured centuries of division, brutality and exclusion. And yet, in 2025, some of its most prominent political leaders, those entrusted with the nation's moral compass, are stoking the very fires we vowed to extinguish. On August 27th, the Equality Court in Cape Town found Julius Malema guilty of hate speech. The ruling followed remarks he made at an EFF rally in 2022, where Judge Mark Sher concluded that Malema had demonstrated a clear intention to incite harm and to promote or propagate hatred. This is not just a legal judgment, it's a moral indictment. Malema, a member of parliament and leader of the EFF, a self-styled revolutionary, used his platform not to unify but to inflame. And he is not alone. Gayton McKenzie, leader of the Patriotic Alliance and Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture in the Government of National Unity, has also made headlines for racially charged rhetoric, targeting foreign nationals, stoking xenophobic sentiment and weaponizing identity politics for political gain. Two men, two parties, one pattern, a pattern of reckless speech, divisive language and moral failure. How can these two honourable members of Parliament get it so wrong? This is an insult to the memories of Nelson Mandela, Helen Suzman and countless others who have fought against all odds for us to overcome the excruciating burden of racial oppression. Let's be clear, freedom of speech is a cornerstone of democracy. But when speech crosses the line into incitement, into hate, into racial slurs, supported by hateful songs, it becomes a weapon. And when wielded by elected officials, it becomes a betrayal. These honourable members of Parliament are not just expressing opinions, they are shaping public discourse, they are influencing how communities see each other, and they are eroding the fragile social fabric that South Africans have fought so hard to weave. The implications are profound. When leaders normalise hate, it trickles down into schools, into workplaces, into taxis and townships. It legitimises prejudice, it emboldens violence, it fractures communities, and it undermines governance itself. Because governance is not just about budgets and bylaws, it's about trust, it's about dignity, it's about the belief that leaders serve all people, not just their base. South Africa's constitution is clear. We are a nation founded on human dignity, equality and freedom. But these values mean nothing if our leaders violate them with impunity. Malema's conviction is a step toward accountability, but it must not be the last. We need a political culture that rejects hate, not just in courtrooms but in caucuses. We need parties that discipline their own, not protect them. And we need citizens who demand better, not just at the ballot box but every day. Because the real danger is not just what Malema or McKenzie says, it's what we tolerate, what we excuse, what we normalise. But there is hope. South Africans are resilient, civil society is vigilant, and the courts have spoken. Now it's time for Parliament to listen. This has been Eagle's Perch Leadership Watch. If you believe in moral leadership, in unity, and in a South Africa that heals rather than harms, like, subscribe and share this message. Because silence is complicity, and accountability begins with awareness.